From 2008 to 2022. And in those years, how many crash reports do you think were generated at this intersection? Yeah, just throw out a number.
70.
Oh.
Wait. What was it? 70 an hour.
Higher.
106. 7,000.
Higher. Not quite that high. Higher. Higher.
500.
Not quite 800. The answer is 617 crashes at that intersection. That's bananas. But what I'm happy to say is that even though the statistics cut off in September 2022, since the complete street was installed on the west side, none, no crashes reported. Imagine that. Complete streets work, even when it's only half the intersection. So I'm very excited for that to be continued all the way down, and we can see that safety benefit there. So some things that have happened, multiple pedestrians struck, multiple cyclists struck at this intersection. Somebody drove into that transit shelter, like I think a year ago, just drove into it like you do. Nothing to stop them, and probably no serious consequences for that driver either.
Shelter should be wearing a high vis vest.
Right? It probably had earbuds in. Dark clothing.
Yeah, maybe guys on the verge.
So ways that can be prevented, I'm sure many of us are already familiar. Number one, narrowing the lanes for cars, because that makes drivers slow down without even thinking about it. The wider the lane, the faster you want to go. So number one, narrow the lanes. Things like raised crosswalks, or also called continuous crosswalks, where the crosswalk is elevated across the intersection. That essentially forms a speed hump that slows down drivers, and it also signals to drivers that that's pedestrian space. They are guests, and they must drive carefully, as opposed to us having to step down into the shark tank and then step back out of it on the other side. So those are simple design measures that can make things safer. They're dirt cheap to build, and the only reason we don't do them everywhere is we don't have enough leaders with the political will to support those measures. Right? It's a darn shame. So that's what I have to say about this intersection. A huge problem, but has seen significant improvement. So we're going to cross north, and we're going to walk eastward along the north sidewalk, and I will stop us when we get to the next stop, just on the other side.
Thank you.
Right on, Jess.
Thank you.
Awesome.